Hello and welcome to another Epic Music Collection tour. I think this has some club play on it and the condition's not exactly perfect on it, a little bit worn. Sunshine Underground, Raise the Alarm. I'd like it in perfect condition, but I suppose there's something nice about seeing some genuine wear on things. It makes me a little bit sad though, especially on, I'd imagine, quite a rare 12-inch now. As I said, I wasn't done with all my 12 inches, and this is one of the ones I'm very happy to have because I'm a massive Supergrass fan. Although I would like some of their actual albums on vinyl, but happy to have Supergrass's 10, because if you're going to have a Supergrass album, why not have the greatest hits? And they've since recently, I think last year, 2019, so this is 2020, they have released another greatest hits. I don't know whether they're actually back together and they're actually going to put out another album. I would be interested to find out. This nearly fell out. But yeah. And speaking of Supergrass, as far as I'm aware, their last studio album, Diamond Hoo-Ha, which I think is a great comeback from. I didn't like St. Petersburg, and God, I've got to tell you something about that album, a little story about it, but I'll skip over it. But Diamond Hoo-Ha, it's quite a good album actually, especially for their that point in their career. It's a shame when bands are often overlooked because they've been going such a long time. I don't like that. Talking Heads, as the talking head talking about Talking Heads falls quiet because he doesn't have a lot to say. I like Talking Heads. Just don't have a lot to say. This is it a gatefold? Yeah, gatefold. Yeah, this is a donated one. Don't know a lot to say about that. If you know about it, you tell me. Another donated one. I think you can tell a lot about the taste of the guy who offered his entire collection to me. You've seen that one. The Ting Tings. I remember when this came out. This was massive at the time. Probably had some club play, that one. Another donated album, Toxic Reasons. A charity shop find, Top Gun, which I got for £1. I don't think I'd have got it if it was any more expensive than £1, but there you go. Toy Dolls, don't know anything. This is another donated album. It's very 80s looking. Tumor Circus, donated album. Like I said, I'm not going to labour anything. It's a donated album. If you want to tell me something about it, you tell me something about it. The Twang. This is a very heavy gatefold, and it's a double 180 gram. Feel the weight of that. Well, you can't, but take my word for it. First album from the Twang. Oh, to my knowledge, it's the first album for Twang. U2, War, gatefold. a second. I'm going to have to sort out a few things. I don't like the way this one. I'm going to change it round. So might have to edit this bit out. Right, U2, Joshua Tree, often considered the best U2 album of all time. Probably held up, but you know, a lot of people don't like U2. I mean, like lots of my friends consider me a fan of U2, but I can take or leave them. You know, they don't bother me too much. I enjoy some of their songs, so I think, oh, that's cool. Donated album, Gatefold, Kiss covers, I don't know buy. You have a good, you can pause that. Nirvana is on here, so there you go. Nirvana, Do You Love Me? That's interesting. Vines, Winning Days, sealed. I think I'd prefer to have their first album, but not unhappy I've got that. Well, I'm not unhappy I've got anything, but you know what I mean. Vampire Weekend, first album. Excellent. Vampire Weekend, Contra. With the HMV ticket still on it. Sealed. Oh, no. I think this has got some club play on it. See? I just left the shrink wrap on to protect it as best as possible. The View. Hats off to the buskers. Warsaw. I don't know what the story is, but it's perhaps my last. It might be in one of my pickup videos. I think this is the last 12-inch I actually purchased, and that was a while ago now. Because I simply just don't have the space or the time or so on and so forth. I think I saw it. We Are Scientists, which unfortunately got dog-eared while it got some club play. I get sad when things like that happen. Paul Weller, Wake Up the Nation. Sealed. Have to see this one. The White Stripes. I can't even pronounce that. One of their earlier albums. I think it's second album, isn't it? That one? No, I'm not sure. I don't know much about the White Stripes' early career, but I do have my favourite White Stripes album. I know I've got it on CD. Vampire Weekend. Yes. Now, if you want to get into the White Stripes, in my opinion, White Blood Cells is their best album. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. red vinyl. The Who, the story of The Who, gatefold, booklet inside, Pinball Wizard and all that, Substitute, My Generation, one of the greatest hits really, isn't it? Sealed copy of Wolfmother. This is a donated album. I think it's an album, isn't it? Spark. Venus Drug Spasm. Looks very Jimi Hendrix like. Right, I think that's it as far as 12-inch albums, and then next we're going to do some 12-inch singles. But we'll call it a video there. So thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. I know that gets a bit tedious, but it really does help me.